My summer electric bills used to spike to almost $400 a month. We have a 2,200 square foot house in a hot region, and the AC ran nearly continuously from June to September. An HVAC contractor came out and told me the unit was sized correctly. The refrigerant was fine, and if I wanted lower bills, I should consider replacing the system with a newer high-efficiency unit. $14,000 installed. I didn't have $14,000 sitting around for a maybe better electric bill. Instead, I spent $2 on a small device from the hardware store, made a few small changes around the house, and watched my cooling bills drop by almost half the next month. 2 years later, my AC runs less, the house feels cooler, and my summer bills are almost reasonable. Let me walk you through what actually drives AC efficiency, why most homes throw away massive amounts of cooling capacity without knowing it, and the $2 tool that exposes the problem. First, let's talk about how air conditioning actually works in your home. Your AC unit pulls heat out of the air inside your house and dumps it outside. The cooled air is distributed through ducts, and the warmer return air is pulled back to the unit to be cooled again. That cycle runs as long as the thermostat calls for cooling, which means it runs whenever warm air is entering the system faster than the unit can cool it down. Here's the critical insight. Most homes lose a huge amount of their cooled air before it ever reaches the rooms where people are. Duct leaks in the attic or crawl space can leak 20 to 30% of the cooled air straight into unconditioned space, where it does no good. Poorly sealed return air paths can pull hot attic air into the system, forcing the AC to cool the same air over and over. Gaps around windows, doors, recessed lighting, and electrical penetrations let cooled air leak out and hot outside air leak in. Your AC is running almost constantly because the house is a sieve. No amount of new AC equipment fixes a leaky house. You just buy a bigger, fancier unit that leaks at a slightly more efficient rate. The real efficiency gains come from stopping the leaks. The $2 device is a simple incense stick, or a stick of punk, or any small smoke source, including a blown-out candle or a smoke pencil. $2 to $3 at most, and it's the best leak detector you can buy for under $50. The way it works is simple. Smoke from the stick drifts gently in still air, but any air movement, from a leak, a draft, or a pressure difference, makes the smoke dance and move in ways that clearly show the air direction. You walk around your house with the smoke stick while the AC is running, and leaks reveal themselves immediately. Here's how to do a full home leak audit. Step 1. Close every window and exterior door in the house. Turn off any exhaust fans, range hoods, and bathroom fans. You want the house to be in its normal cooling configuration. Step 2. Turn the AC to a strong cooling call, a few degrees below the current indoor temperature. Let it run so the blower is moving air actively. Step 3. Light the incense or smoke stick. Start in the basement or crawl space if accessible. Move the stick slowly near the duct connections, the supply trunk, the return box, and any visible duct joints. Smoke that gets pulled toward a joint or blown away from a joint indicates a leak. Mark these spots with a piece of tape or a pencil mark. Step 4. Move to the attic if your ducts run through it. Same approach. Ducts in the attic are notorious leak sources because of temperature extremes and poor original sealing. Step 5. Back inside, hold the smoke stick near each supply register in each room. Most registers have some air leakage around the frame, which is normal. Hold it near window frames, exterior door frames, electrical outlets on exterior walls, recessed ceiling lights, and attic access hatches. Notice which ones clearly pull smoke toward them or push smoke away. Step 6. Check return air pathways. The air returning to your AC unit has to get there somehow. In many homes, it travels through hallways, under doors, and through dedicated return grills. If air paths are restricted, the AC runs harder to pull air back. If return grills are near hot exterior walls, they pull in warm air from uninsulated spaces. After this audit, you have a map of your home's leaks. Most homes have dozens. Sealing the big ones dramatically improves efficiency. The materials for sealing are almost all inexpensive. Aluminum foil tape for duct joints, about $8 a roll. Mastic sealant for more serious duct seams, about $15 a tub. Spray foam for larger gaps, about $7 a can. Caulk for window and door frames, about $4 a tube. Weather stripping for exterior doors, about $10 per door. Foam gaskets for electrical outlets and switches, about $4 for a pack. Attic hatch insulation kits, about $30. Total material cost for a thorough whole house ceiling job, typically under $200, compared to $14,000 for a new AC. The biggest bang for buck is usually duct sealing. Leaky ducts in unconditioned space are lost cooling delivered nowhere. Seal every duct joint with aluminum foil tape, not cloth duct tape, which falls off in heat. For larger gaps or old ducts, apply mastic sealant with a brush over the joint, which hardens into a permanent seal. Second biggest is attic sealing. Gaps around recessed lights, plumbing penetrations, electrical wiring, and attic hatch let cooled air escape up and hot attic air come down. Seal these with spray foam or foam gaskets. Third is windows and doors. Weather stripping on exterior doors, caulk around window frames, and foam gaskets on any exterior wall electrical outlets. Fourth is thermostat settings and habits. Set the thermostat a few degrees higher than you're used to. Each degree warmer saves roughly 3% on cooling costs. Use ceiling fans in occupied rooms to make the air feel cooler, so the thermostat can be set higher. Close blinds and curtains on sun-facing windows during peak heat hours. Upgrade to insulated curtains or blackout blinds for south and west-facing rooms. Fifth is the AC unit itself. Change the filter monthly during cooling season. A dirty filter restricts airflow and forces the unit to work harder. Clear debris and leaves from around the outdoor condenser unit to allow good airflow. Hose down the condenser coils gently once a year to remove built-up dirt. Have the system serviced annually by an HVAC technician to check refrigerant levels and overall function. Additional upgrades for more efficiency. Programmable or smart thermostats that adjust automatically when you're away or asleep save 5 to 15% on bills. A basic programmable thermostat costs about $30. A whole house fan for homes in climates with cool nighttime temperatures can replace several hours of AC use each day by drawing in cool night air. Installation runs $500 to $1,000, but pays back quickly. Radiant Barrier, a reflective foil installed in the attic, reflects solar heat and reduces attic temperatures by 10 to 30 degrees. Attic temperatures directly affect ceiling temperatures and therefore cooling load. Rolls of Radiant Barrier foil cost about 50 cents per square foot and can be installed as a weekend DIY project. Insulating the attic up to current code recommendations, usually R38 or higher, dramatically reduces heat transfer through the ceiling. Blown-in cellulose insulation is affordable and DIY-able with a rental blower. About $200 to significantly upgrade attic insulation. Shading outdoor condenser units with a landscaping or a small roof can improve efficiency by 5 to 10% by reducing the unit's own heat load. A few honest notes. If your ductwork is extremely old or rusting out, simple sealing may not be enough. Deteriorated ducts may need replacement. But before assuming replacement is needed, try the cheap sealing first. You often get huge gains. If your home has aluminum foil-wrapped fiberglass ducts that have degraded, they shed particles into your air supply. Replacement may be warranted for health reasons, not just efficiency. If your AC unit is more than 15 years old, at some point, replacement becomes the efficient choice. But don't replace until you've addressed the house envelope. A new AC in a leaky house still loses all your cooling to leaks. For rentals or situations where you can't seal ducts in walls, focus on the accessible ones. Basement and attic ducts are usually accessible. Window and door sealing is always possible without landlord permission. Thermostat settings and ceiling fans help everywhere. For extremely hot regions, consider supplemental cooling in specific rooms rather than cooling the entire house. A window AC in the master bedroom overnight uses far less electricity than cooling the whole house to sleeping temperature. The economic comparison: $200 in ceiling materials and a weekend of work versus $14,000 for a new AC system. Annual savings on electric bills of several hundred to $1,000. The math is pretty clear. Seal first, buy new equipment only when the old equipment has actually failed. One more tip. If you have a utility that offers free home energy audits, take advantage. Most utilities offer these with blower door testing, which pressurizes your house and identifies all leaks quantitatively. The information you get from that test can focus your sealing efforts and ensure you get the biggest improvements for your dollar. And if you have time on a summer evening, stand in front of your AC supply register and feel the air coming out. Then stand near your return grill and feel the air being pulled in. Then go check your attic duct, or crawl space duct, and see if you can feel any cool air escaping. That physical sense of where your cooling is going helps you understand where the priority seals belong. Most homes are cooled as if the house was sealed tight, when in reality, cold air is gushing out through dozens of small gaps. Close the gaps, and suddenly the AC you already have is doing the job it was sold to you for. For $2 of incense and a few weekends of simple sealing work, try it before you replace. You might find the system you already have is more than enough.